So in this video, I'm going to talk all about search engine optimization for the Teachers Pay Teachers platform, or what I like to say is just SEO for TPT. My whole approach to SEO on TPT is about product views because you can't make a sale if you're not getting any product views. So that's what we're going to be talking about. And just to start it off, my name is Colleen Swansea. I'm the owner of SellerSpy.co. SellerSpy is a keyword research tool specifically for TPT sellers. I have 20 years experience in marketing and sales with a background in SEO and data analysis. I've been a TPT seller since 2021. I'm married, mother of 4 young girls, and I started SellerSpy in 2023 to help sellers grow their stores with SEO. In this session, you'll learn about the TPT algorithm and our assumptions about it, why keyword selection matters, and how to optimize your listings. So let's start with the TPT search algorithm. TPT is a search engine, just like Google or Bing or Yahoo or Etsy or Amazon. And like all search engines, we search with a term or a phrase, and the search engine responds with what they think is the most appropriate products or listings. Now, while we don't know the secret formula for what TPT uses, we can assume the following data points may come into play when putting your products in a rank. So 1, we think that the keywords used in the title is very important to how well your product ranks on TPT for a keyword. Secondly, the keywords used in the snippet, those first 2 lines of the description, or the description as a whole, will be used to help signify to TPT what keywords to rank your product for. Thirdly, we think that conversion might play a role. And why is conversion a role? Well, TPT is about making money. So they want to make sure that the best products are seen higher up than maybe products that don't make any money. Because obviously they're getting a cut of every sale that we make. So conversion, we believe, also plays a role. As well as rating. We believe products that have ratings show the previous sales and satisfied customers. While these are all assumptions, these are pretty generally agreed upon assumptions from many TPT sellers, and they're the assumptions that I'll use in the following slides when we talk about optimizing your products. I want to talk to you about why keyword selection is so important and how I had to learn the hard way. So a quick story is I started selling the end of 2021, the beginning of 2022, and I had a bunch of products from my website that I decided, I was like, I'm going to put them on TPT and see how they do. They're Girl Scout related. And I was making an additional $20 to $50 a month. And then I realized I was missing a crucial keyword that I really should have included in some of my titles. And as soon as I added that, a light bulb went off on me, in my mind, and also on TPT. You can see since I added the keywords to the specific keyword to all of my products, I started seeing increased earnings month over month and year over year. So just as an example, I'm going to show you this time frame of August 2022 to December before I made the optimization to after, same time frame, August 2023 to December 2023. And you can see what the right keywords can do. So before I had 444 views on those resources that I had up at the time, and I made $135 about. And then after I optimized, you can see there was a 278% increase in product views and a 250% increase in earnings for those same products. I did nothing but add keywords and adjust to make sure that my products got seen. So you can see also the snowball effect of TPT. As I started getting seen more, I started making more sales. I started getting more ratings. And based on our assumptions that we talked about earlier about conversion and ratings playing into ranking, I believe that it helped my products rank better and sell more. And again, have that snowball effect where the peaks for these 9 products keep on going up. So now I want to go over some tips for selecting keywords in your title, because it's really all about not only optimizing for a keyword, but optimizing for the right keywords to get yourself seen. Because if you're a new seller or if it's a new product, you're not going to get seen if you're choosing very, very high competition keywords. So I'm going to show you an example. Here's a product that I came across, and I thought it was an extremely well optimized product. Math flashcards 1 through 50, number sense, tally marks, 10 frames, word form. And I was like, oh, this is great. The description looked great, and I thought they did a great job. But they weren't getting any sales, and they weren't getting any views. And so I decided to do some research. And what I found was, yes, math flashcards is a popular term. You can see it here. And as I typed it into the search bar, it showed up. When I typed it into SellerSpy, I did see a popularity. So I was like, okay, yeah, she's using popular keywords. She should be able to get seen. But the issue was that when I searched for math flashcards, there were 61,000 results. And I confirmed that in SellerSpy. Actually, it was around 70,000 when I looked at math flashcards. So we have a new product that was competing with tens of thousands of different products. So we had a few people searching for a product many people were optimized for. So in this case, she was not going to be able to get seen. I threw this into SellerSpy's title analyzer, threw it in, and yes, she was optimized for a bunch of keywords, but all of them were very, very high competition. The lowest one, tally was 3,400, I think. Oh no, tally marks was 17,000. That was the lowest competition keyword. And still, it was 17,000 products she was going up against. So really what we wanted to do is make sure that she was optimized for keywords that a few or many people were searching for, but not as many people were optimized for. And that's what we consider low competition. So these are the buckets of keywords, like the descriptions or definitions of keywords that you want to look for. You want to look for either extremely popular and low competition, which I like to call these like the unicorn keywords. So where you have a lot of people searching for this, but not a ton of competition, not a lot of products optimized for that keyword or showing up in the search results for that keyword. Next is moderately popular or seasonal keywords with low competition. And I love seasonal keywords. You can really create a great store focusing on seasonal keywords. Definitely think about targeting some moderately popular seasonal. You could even look at moderately popular seasonal keywords with medium competition. It is possible if you have some ratings to rank for medium competition keywords. But when you're starting out, or if you have a new product, you do want a little bit of popularity, but you definitely want to focus on that low competition. And really what I consider low competition is fewer than 2,500 products showing up in the results for a keyword. So how do you find the right keywords for your title, right? So that's the next part. How are we going to find these right keywords? The first step is to make a comprehensive list of every single possible keyword you could use to describe your product. And this includes subject, this includes grade level, this includes, resource type. Is it an activity, flashcards, printable, coloring page? Every single possible keyword you can think of or word you could use to describe, you're going to make a list. Next, you're going to research each keyword. So just like I researched that other one, the math flashcards, you're going to do that. You're going to look at, is it popular? How many products are there? And you're going to write down whether it shows up in the search bar and how many results there are. And you're going to do that for every single keyword. Now, this step can be made much, much simpler with SellerSpy Premium's Title Brainstorm tool. So if you don't have SellerSpy, you can create a little chart like this where you'll put your keyword, your competition, and your and whether it's popular. And just going back to that first example, the math flashcards product, this is kind of a grid that I created for that product when I was trying to optimize it. So now that we have our list, we're going to narrow it down. take all the keywords that we researched and we're going to pick the best ones. Put them into buckets. We're going to put them in popular and low competition, popular with some medium competition, and highly competitive or other. And this is what the grid looks like with those previous keywords bucketed into these 3 columns. Next, we're going to craft our title. We're going to craft our title using keywords from the first 2 columns. So here's an example of what I put together for the math flashcard product. I put together a few different titles that we could play around with, and really using mainly these 2 and then mixing in some other relevant terms, math, centers, activities, that kind of stuff. Using as many as the 80 characters as I can without really, without keyword stuffing. And lastly, we're going to add those same keywords to our snippet and description, okay? You want to make sure that we're telling TPT what our product is about. And we do that by making sure those keywords are prevalent in our product description and in our title. Pay extra special attention to those first 2 sentences, which we consider the snippet, as those show up on the search results pages, but also may be a ranking factor. Here you can see that title that I suggested to the seller: number flashcards, printable, number sense fluency activities, math centers. And you can see now we have a different mix of keywords. So now we have number sense fluency. There's only 3,000, a little bit over 3,000 products optimized for that. And we have number flashcards printable, which is 2,200 products. So you can see a much better breakdown of high, medium, and low competition keywords that will hopefully get her more visibility on this product. So just to recap, your TPT keyword selection checklist is you're going to make a list of all possible keywords you'd use to describe the product. You're not going to use cutesy words. You're going to use words that teachers use. You're going to research each keyword's popularity and competition using either TPT or a tool like SellerSpy. You're going to write a title that uses popular keywords with lower competition. And you're going to add those same keywords to your snippet and throughout the rest of your description. And this whole process is made much easier with SellerSpy. You probably already have a free account and access to the free keyword generator tool, which will give you great keyword recommendations for anything that you can think of. But there are other great tools to help you with research, and I want to show you those. So doing this research can all be made so much simpler by using SellerSpy. And we can start with the keyword generator, which is the free tool. And we'll do something related to math. Let's do math. Fact fluency. Fact fluency. So when we use the keyword generator, we're going to get up to 10 suggestions. And say my product has something about fact fluency. So now I have some great ideas for fact fluency tracker. And the SellerSpy premium feature that can really help is adding these to lists. And I can show you how it gets even more powerful later on. Fact fluency. I'm going to add this to a list called fact fluency. Fact fluency, first and second grade. That sounds great. Say that we have a first, second grade fact fluency product. Fact fluency worksheets. Assessment. We could probably add an assessment to our product. Let's see, addition. Let's see if I add addition. Addition and subtraction. Addition fact fluency. Let's add that one. And let's do addition fact. Let's see what happens. I just put addition and fact. Addition facts to 20. These are very high competition. You can see from this. I'm going to go to Keyword Explorer. Now this is a pro and premium level tool. And Keyword Explorer lets you search our entire database, which is tens of thousands of keywords. So I'm going to do addition and fact, and let's see what happens. We got a lot. So what we're going to do now is we're going to limit it to, let's try to find medium competition and lower. So I'm going to look for products under 10,000. And here, summer edition, doubles, facts edition, fun, math practice. No, that's got no, see, I only want something with a little bit of popularity. So let's just do facts, daily facts, math practice. That could work. I'm going to add that to my list. Math facts time test. I'll add that one too. So now I have a list of different keywords that I could use. Now I'm going to head over to Title Brainstorm. What Title Brainstorm does is it does that entire research process for you, all the way up until you choose your keywords. So I'm going to, from my keywords list, I'm going to add fact fluency, and that's going to automatically populate all the keywords that I just researched. And now I'm going to hit Get All Keyword Matches. And what SellerSpy is going to do is it's going to come up with every single possible combination that it can find, and it's going to check it for popularity and product competition. And you can see it's already populating, and it's going to put it in low competition, medium competition, and high competition buckets. So exactly that process before that we talked about is just finding those low competition keywords. This will do the research for you. Now that it's done finding all the possible combinations, and for this one, there was a lot of combinations, I can now go through the low and medium competition keywords and figure out which ones I want to go after. And you can see there's a lot of options here. And you can see how it makes this whole process a lot easier. And then once I find some keywords that I like, I can go over to the title analyzer, mock up my title, and really get a breakdown of how many high, moderate, and low competition keywords I have in my title.